Pickle Food Co-op was a vision of member number one, Kath Duffy, who was kind of upset about having to leave the neighborhood to go shopping. Chicago itself is very segregated city. It happened just by neighborhoods, by the way that it was dominated mostly by Jewel or Dominick's. There weren't many independent grocery stores or even a co-op itself. Just from an email to concerned citizens in the area saying, hey, what can we do about this, to 5 years later, the idea and funding for an entire food cooperative kind of came out of this community.
A co-op is a business, either for-profit or non-profit, that is owned by its members. So there's no single owner of the store, there's no corporation that all of this money is going to out of state. It's funded by the community and the profits are shared within the community.
This was basically a community of people coming together and saying, I would like to buy food in my area and I would actually like to buy food this way. And so out of that for this operation that we call the Dill Pickle.
At the time we opened 500 people and now we're at about 1,100 members. The way this business is run is in line with the ethics of the people that shop at it. Also, co-ops have a nice community surrounding them. We have a lot of volunteers that help out at our store, and they have a real hands-on sense of how the store is run, that they're contributing to it, they get to know it really well. Our member owners that volunteer do everything from stocking shelves to helping us unload trucks, cleaning fridges. So that's mainly the duties in the store.
A lot of the people that originally founded the store did so with the idea that this neighborhood was a food desert, meaning that there was nowhere to really buy these products, this quality of food, anywhere around here. Our mission is to supply a neighborhood with healthy, local, organic, natural, sustainable food that would otherwise be deprived of it. So yeah, our mission is to bring this store to Logan Square, or have Logan Square have this store.
We want to make sure that there's there's alternatives to the liquor stores or small corner stores with only various different packaged goods or things that are just chips and pop or whatnot. The ability to have access to good food is our main goal.
There are certainly items in the store that are priced a little higher than others. We do our best to try to make the produce, the bulk section, sort of staple items more affordable for everyone, and we do accept Link, so we want to make sure this food is accessible.
Well, we charge a standard grocery industry margin on our products. Like, we don't charge a higher percentage for our products. Now, if you're a member or an owner here, you do get a discount off of that, though.
Sadly, the situation is that organic farming is more expensive. Small farming isn't subsidized by the government, so good food comes at a higher cost, maybe a higher cost than it should to consumers, when truly the costs as far as health goes, personal health, public health, there's a tremendous amount of savings. Well, the food you see here is coming from, as much as possible, small local farms. And our produce is purchased when in season from about a dozen small farms who we buy from directly, and then we also buy food from larger distributors, but almost all of our produce is organic.
Yeah, we sell products with a priority on 4 major areas in this order. We sell them local food, organic food, natural food, and sustainable food. Like, those are our 4 main areas that we try and supply.
We bring a lot of people to our food and to kind of like the store just through taste. When you try a good apple, you realize, oh my God, what was I eating beforehand? What is this useless piece of, like, whatever is grown as a commodity crop versus what is grown from a farmer that I've just met or brought in.
There was not really many options in this neighborhood for that up until the store opened, so it's good to be able to go to a place that is providing this kind of food for those who are interested and who perhaps want to learn a little bit more about how to use certain things that they've maybe never cooked with before.
Like, we'll sell organic flour, but we might not even carry like a non-organic flour just because it's in our best interest just to have one, you know? Like, we don't even have room for more than like 4 flours, so it's like, why not only carry organic ones? We sell certain meat that's like all natural meat, right? It may not be certified organic, but it's like really high quality with a lot of concern placed on like the cleanliness of the facilities and the treatment of the animals, and they all have other certifications too.
The farms that we work with make we're like their only retail account. And so we are putting money into their hands ahead of time for them to work in the growing season, which has an impact on the local food economy, because now they have to hire more people, or they have a bigger book of business. They're planting larger amounts of food for us to kind of filter through here.
All these companies that you see in America that we buy from constantly are just unconscionable corporate businesses. They just want to make money, and they do it, in the food industry, they do it at the expense of the food and at the expense of the customer. And that sucks. We really want to change that. So voting with your dollar is a huge way to get around that in this country. It's really the only way to get around it. I mean, you can demand change all you want, but if you're not supporting change within the context of the system, then you're not really going to change anything. So people want better products, they want healthier food, and they want to be healthier. So buying cooperatively, buying from a cooperative business is how you do that. It's how you create social change.
Neighbors out there in the yard doing pull-ups on his bar, getting stronger, working hard, gonna have a head start, gonna look just like a star, gonna go out stealing hearts.